Live from the GSN studios in Grafton, West Virginia, it's The Huddle.
Hello and welcome into the Huddle podcast here on the GSN network. I'm your host, Parker Biller, joined by co-host and producer, Noah Fleet Foley. We'd like to thank you for watching the first ever rendition of the Huddle podcast. We cover everything from Grafton sports to WVU sports, and we also commentate basketball and football for Grafton High School.
And if you never want to miss an episode of The Huddle, go follow us on Instagram and subscribe to us on YouTube. We post an episode of The Huddle every week on YouTube.
Yes, we do. I'm excited, man.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna talk a little bit about some spring sports and then some upcoming sports like football. And at the end of every podcast, we like to talk about college sports as well and WVU sports. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Today is July 18th. It is the summer, of course. It's the off season for sports, but that doesn't mean that people stop working in the off
It's
season.
the most important time to put your work in, dude.
I know.
You're the only one doing it on your team. It makes you stand out in like the preseason.
It does,
stuff.
and that's the hardest time to work too, when no one else is watching. So, with that being said, we're gonna do a quick recap of track last year. Track, it's one of those overlooked sports.
Yeah, it never gets included with like soccer, basketball, football. Never gets included with those type of sports because it's just so underrated in my opinion.
And it's such an important sport to so many people and to Grafton High School because consistently we put people at the state level. We win state competitions. We had 18 people go to states this year. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
It's really incredible.
Track's probably one of the biggest high school sports, I think, because anyone can do it really if you wanted to.
It is. And the girls track team this year, they did very well. They got 4th in the state. I'm going to read you some people here, some standout. So for the girls, Emily Vianney, state champion in the 800-meter run. It's 800-meter run. Yeah.
That's back-to-back for her as well.
It is. And if you didn't see, if you check out on our YouTube, I sat down with Emily and we did an interview, and that went really well. Another standout player, Hadley Horn. She was the state champion in the 300 hurdles. She got 2nd in the 400-meter dash and 2nd in the long jump.
It's amazing, dude.
Yeah, she's amazing. And another thing about Hadley, she also got to compete at the Adidas Nationals in Greensboro, North Carolina this year. She got 21st at Nationals with a time of 107.12. Hadley, keep up the great work. We're all proud of you. And that's truly an amazing feat for her.
And she's coming back next year, dude.
She is, and we're excited to see her. So, another news, Jarrah Hallberter got 5th in discus and was ranked 1st in the region for a long time in discus and shot put. So, Jarrah's been consistent at that too. She will not be coming back next year. She is a senior. So, for the boys as well, MJ Niggemeyer got 5th in the 800-meter run, and Jackson Hall got 4th at states in the 200-meter dash. So, consistently, we have been going to states. We've been putting people at the top.
Yeah.
That's something not a lot of schools can say.
And we're not just going to drop from here. We're going to go up because most of these people are coming back. I mean, we're missing a state champion in Emily Vianney, and losing Jarrah, but we got Hadley back, Jackson back, MJ back.
Mm-hmm. And
good pieces there.
Yeah, and great coaching staff as well. So we're definitely excited to see where that's going to take us. All right, taking our next look at another spring sport, baseball. Started out interesting.
It was rough. It was rough for him, man.
Yeah, we started off with an 0-4 start. This was a weird season for baseball. We'll talk about that in a second. So we start off 0-4. It is what it is. But to be able to turn it around, and then we won the next 4 games. We were at 4-4. That's pretty good.
That's very good for baseball, dude. Because you can get hot at the right time, and anything can happen in baseball.
I know, and then you got to come back. You adapt from that. So we played Lincoln in a game. Lincoln was kind of blowing us out a little bit. There was a rain delay. The game got moved. Okay, This is important. So we were getting blown out. And then I went back to the next game where Lincoln was at, and we came back and beat Lincoln 8-6 with help from a Dustin Keener grand slam. So we were getting destroyed by Lincoln, but we came back and beat them 8-6 after the rain delay.
I mean, that rain delay probably slowed them down a lot for momentum, dude.
It did.
Baseball is a momentum sport.
It is, and it's also a mental sport.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's one of the most important things. So I went to the game and I talked to Dustin Keener after he hit his grand slam home run. Roll the clip.
No! No! slam in the 6th inning to help bring your team to a win. How do you feel, man?
It's definitely a great feeling, satisfactory. Our team played very good today, down 2 runs into the start of the game. I mean, this was a rain delay that we overcame, came back from a 2-run deficit, and at the end of the day, we won 8-6.
Yeah, that's got a big effect on you guys. I mean, to come back and be able to get the win here against Lincoln, they're a tough team. And, how did that feel coming off the bat? I mean, did you know it was gone as soon as you hit it?
I did not know it was gone. My teammates told me they knew it was gone, but at first I was just stuck in the moment, and I just rounded first like it was a double, and I saw it fly over the fence. So.
Is this the first Grand Slam you've ever had?
Yeah, that was actually my first high school home run.
Oh, that's good. Hey, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Good game.
That's pretty cool. That was his first career home run, and for it to be a grand slam in a big game like that,
Yeah.
really important.
Big rivalry, Big Ten game there.
Yeah. So that was amazing to see in person. So then the season once again hit a rocky place. Coach Keener got suspended.
Yep.
For I think it was one of the last games of the season.
Yeah.
But we still won that game that he was suspended for. Then we had a chance to go to sectionals and beat Kaiser, but we lost 8-10.
Would have been a huge win for the program there.
It would. It was a weird season. Lots of things went down, and it is what it is. Hopefully, we can come back better next year. So, with that being said, we do have a new head coach for baseball, John Guz. I've worked with John for a long time, and he's a great guy to work with. He's got a great baseball mind. He was actually drafted by the Arizona Diamondbacks, and I don't remember when it was, but he's got experience. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and I'd like to add on, he has a lot of good talent to work with coming up from that 8th grade group.
He does. The 8th grade baseball team is exceptionally good. So.
And he has junior Grayson Ramazan, sophomore Jacob Moats, Mason Gray. They're not going to be bad at all this year.
Consistently being good. Also, at the baseball field, I'll roll the drone clip right now. The field renovations, they're moving the home plate around to face the track. We're getting a new dugouts, I think. But, all new stuff. It's going to be great.
I'm excited to see it. Man.
Yes, we did. All right. So now we're going to talk about upcoming football this year. Last year, if you don't know,
rough year.
Didn't win a single game. So we can't get worse.
We can't. It's only up from here.
It's only up from here. So training camp starts next month in August. Hopefully we can go to some of those and give you guys some more insight to that. There's a lot of talented freshmen coming.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I pulled some stats if you want to look at those. I don't know who we got in there right now.
There's not really many freshman stats, but sophomore stats, we got Cash Nestor returning at running back. That's a really huge piece of the backfield.
I was impressed with him.
And we got Braden Boggs coming back.
So if you don't know Braden Boggs, he's in our grade. Tore his ACL in training camp his freshman year. We never got to see him play. I've never seen him play football. The hype is up, though. Braden Boggs, hopefully he's going to be a threat on the field.
And then we got those leadership pieces like Dylan America coming back and Cam Foley coming back. We really need those two to perform this year.
Yes, we do. So during the summer, the football team plays 7-on-7s. We went a little. We had a little winning streak here. We went undefeated against Clay Battelle, McGuffey, and Elwood City, but we lost in the opening round of the tournament.
Disappointing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a good learning experience for a lot of the young guys to see kind of how this level works. Because middle school and high school football, it's completely different level.
Yeah.
But I talked to Coach Foley, and he said he was pretty pleased with the development of some of the players, like Cash Nestor, Braden Boggs, and Cole Runner. They all stepped up in big ways. So if you want to hear more about football, we are sitting down with Cam Foley next week, the quarterback of the Grafton High School football team, and to get his take on the 2024 campaign. We're excited to do that. So make sure you stay tuned to watch that. Wrap things up. Flea, I'll let you take over the college section. Take it away, bud.
Alrighty, so college, Jacob Mayer, one of our own, Grafton, signed with the, what is it? The Falcons, yes.
Falcons.
That's pretty big, honestly, for us.
It is, and I think he likes the small school development, and I think he'll fit in really well there. I'm excited to see him play. Maybe we'll go
see a game.
Games.
Yeah, you never know. And really big for WVU baseball, J.J. Weatherholt drafted 7th overall by the Cardinals in the first round, which is a steal in my opinion.
Yeah, and there was a lot of predictions saying that he would go either first or third. But 7 is still solid.
7's
I don't know if his stock kind of dropped a little bit. I'm not sure what went on there.
might have been after the college playoffs.
It might be. But JJ, he's a great player, and we're excited to see it. He's only one of 3 Mountaineers to be drafted in the first round of the MLB draft. So very exciting there.
Last one we had was Alex Manoah, round 1, pick
Alex
11,
Manoah.
Blue Jays. I remember that one.
That was a good one. I remember him too. So, with that being said, one last thing I want to talk to you. This is really important. Okay. All right. College football 25.
We've been waiting
We've
6
been
years,
waiting
man.
so long for this. I'm so excited.
Last one to come out was what, 14?
Yeah, I think
That's
it was.
11 years. That's insane, dude.
It is insane, and I played it with you a little bit, but I don't have it myself yet.
It's really like.
Hopefully, I can get it next week.
It's
but
good, man.
The intros and stuff are just so cool. I'm so excited to get my hands on and play it. So
Yeah.
Anyway, my producer's telling me that's all the time that we have today. Thank you for watching the Huddle podcast. We really appreciate it. Make sure you tune in next week to see our sit down with quarterback Cam Foley. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a blessed day.